Hey guys, it's Zack Attack here. And today we're gonna be looking at this video by August the Duck. Someone basically doxed him. And if you don't know who doxed him, uh, it was basically this guy cooking with Jack. He's a guy that August the Duck made a few videos about, and I guess he wasn't really too happy about that. He doxed him. So anyway, let's get right into it.
More serious video today, not going to be a goofy intro like you might usually expect. Today, I woke up to an email, or really a call, about an email from my sister, saying that she had received an email from somebody affiliated with the Cooking with Jack show threatening to dox her and me if I did not delete my recent video calling out Jack Scalfani, aka Cooking with Jack, for being a massive piece of shit child abuser and advocate for genocide. I'm not joking.
Well, I don't really know much about Cooking with Jack. I mostly watch August the Duck because he makes videos on Dara, man. I don't really watch his videos on Cooking with Jack. So I don't really know like what's happening.
Title is not clickbait. I'll throw up a few screenshots of the email on screen. Obviously, gonna blank out a lot of information, but you get the idea. There was also some really weird rhetoric around race mixing involving my sister, which again, I don't really know what my sister has to do with all this. I guess they couldn't find a way to contact me, or they were just too pussy to contact me directly, and I assume that's actually what's happening here. But they sent me and my sister a bunch of addresses and phone numbers, emails, stuff like that. And then the genius who wrote this email to us said that if I don't delete the video, they're going to release all this information on the 22nd of March. And then they directly followed that sentence by saying, if the video...
Why is everyone getting doxxed all of a sudden? Like Sniper Wolf doxed someone? Like... I don't know, man.
...was not deleted within 48 hours.
It's like such a sad thing to do. Like...
...of the email being sent, everything is going to get released. So if the 7 brain cells of the Scalfani family could come together and give me an actual date to expect all this information to go out, that would be great, but I don't really care if you guys release whatever you think you have, because all it is my email and then the rental properties I own, alongside a couple of places I lived when I went to college. If you're truly that fucking stupid that you think I have my full legal name connected to where I actually live, I'm actually kind of surprised you were able to draft an email. Now, on the off chance that this email was not sent by anybody affiliated with the Scalfani family, which I don't really see that being the case, but if it is, then I'm speaking to you directly. The drafter of this email. You are the most pathetic person alive. You're really going to bat this hard for Jack?
Yeah, I know, bro. Anyone who doxes anyone is pathetic, though. Like, let's be real here.
Scalfani, that you paid money to buy the white pages on me? Dude, you're a fucking loser. Be better. I believe in you, okay? You can still turn this life around. So in the next couple of days, if you see something on Twitter claiming to be my address and you decide to go show up there, you're probably gonna find a college student or an elderly woman. So, sorry. I'll keep you guys updated if I get any other silly emails, but for now, that's really all I've got for you guys today. See ya.
He also made a video, apparently Cooking with Jack responded. So this is the video right here.
On this whole little doxing situation I found myself in. Kind of just want to put all of this to bed and address a few things I've been seeing. So real quick, firstly, and why you probably clicked on this video, yes, Jack, the man himself, has responded to all of this. And this is his response. He is lying. I never doxed anyone or threatened to dox anyone. Had to look up the word. By the way, stop believing everything you hear. I wouldn't do that to anyone. I do everything and don't have a team. And
bro, that's such cap. That is such cap.
And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, Jack is telling the truth. If Jack says that he didn't do this, then that's really where I'm gonna leave it, especially considering that I wasn't even accusing him of doing this in the first place. Sorry, Jack, not to rain on your parade, but I don't know if I really think that you have the ability to do all this. My original thought was that you asked someone to do this or something like that, but honestly, I just don't care. Here's the thing, guys. There's something called the burden of proof when it comes to stuff like this. If I want to say that somebody did this or did that, it is up to me to prove that. I know a lot of internet drama will have people thinking otherwise, but you can't just say somebody did something and then expect them to prove that they didn't. That's really not how that works, which is exactly why I didn't name any names in the video I made about this originally. I even addressed like the last quarter of the video, saying that this could just be some random wacko who's obsessed with Jack or something who wants to defend him. Do I think that's likely? But, you know, it's possible. Which is why I never said I know who is doing this or this person's doing
Plot twist, it's Sniper Wolf.
This or they're doing that, because not only do I not care to prove it, I can't. Everything was sent from an anonymous email address that I don't really care to get the police involved to figure out who it belongs to, because stuff like this, it's nothing really new. Being an online figure, being a YouTuber, this is the kind of stuff that you just learn to deal with. This is not the first time this has happened to me, and it definitely will not be the last. People say they want to dox me all the time. The only reason I'm addressing this one is because it was such strange timing in connection to the video I made talking about that podcast Jack was on, and I still find that timing very strange, and I'm sure there's something unsavory going on here, but I honestly just don't really care. That video was really just to tell you guys that if you saw my address pop up anytime soon, that it wasn't actually my address, because this was a first. This was the first time they actually just sent me a list of addresses.
Basically, he just sent them a list of addresses, and none of them are his, I guess.
They thought belonged to me. Most of the time, it's just empty threats, or I'm going to come to your house, do this, do that, you know, stuff like that. But this whole thing kind of got a little bit bigger than I expected it to. That video got like 300,000 views in less than 24 hours, so crazy stuff. But I kind of wanted to address a few things I've been seeing. I've been scouring comment sections, okay? I've been keeping up with Twitter. And look, y'all, I appreciate you guys going to bat for me. I appreciate the care you guys are showing. It does mean a lot, but look, I don't need you guys to go and bombard Cooking with Jack and his comment section, his Twitter, whatever, with things about doxing or even vague threats I've seen, which I don't condone whatsoever. You guys should know that. I don't need that, and I definitely don't want it, okay? I'm a pretty big boy, and if I ever do get doxed and somebody ever decides to go through with it and come to my house and they threaten me or my family or anything like that, they're gonna learn pretty quickly why that's a bad idea, so I'm not really concerned about any of this stuff, guys, alright? Another thing I saw quite a bit in Jack's response in his comment section was people saying, we've seen the email, we know it's true, and yes, that email was a real email I got. I'm not making that up. I've seen some people say they think it might be fake, which, guys, if I was going to fake a doxing attempt, I'd go for somebody much bigger than the Cooking with Jack show, okay? I'd shoot higher, alright? I guess a lot of people thought I typed it.
Someone like Sniper Wolf, because, you know, she already doxed someone, so... Yeah, I guess if you were faking, you would use someone like Sniper Wolf instead.
Out or something. Don't know why I would do that. So yes, it is a real email, okay, no doubt about that. I've gotten more since then, by the way. But Jack does not need to prove that he did not send it. Going back to that whole burden of proof thing, that's just not how stuff works. I could scroll through my comment section, pick a random person and say, actually, this is the one who doxed me. And if you're that person, what are you going to do? How are you going to prove you didn't send an email? You can't. It's impossible. So that's just not how things work, okay? You don't need to go ask Jack to prove himself. Alright, so if it is really Jack or if it's really not, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, guys. Stuff like this is always going to happen, alright? I will end this video by addressing whoever is sending these emails because I know you're watching them. Since you're addressing my community posts and my recent videos in your emails you've been sending me, Proton is really not that anonymous, alright, buddy? I'm assuming you just looked up send an email anonymously and you clicked on the first thing, which is normally Proton. It's great for privacy, you know, but sending threats via the internet, not so much. Which leads me to my final point here. You can threaten to swat me all you want. You can threaten me with email after email about how you're gonna swat me. How in 15 minutes you're sending the SWAT team to my house, and then wait 30 minutes to send another email saying that in 4 minutes the SWAT team's gonna be at my house.
No, see, this is just stupid. Like, this is just stupid. Whoever's doing this is just stupid. Like...
But just between me and you, buddy, I don't think you really understand how these time-based threats work. Unless you meant 27 hours instead of 4 minutes, that most recent email doesn't appear too accurate. Also, and just trying to look out for you here, buddy, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't put in writing that you don't care if innocent people are killed when you swat me in an email from an account attached to you, which, by the way, it is attached to you, okay? Whether you think it is or not, do yourself a favor and look up pro Croton's transparency report, and look at how many accounts they turned over to law enforcement last year. Might not be the best idea to keep sending those emails, you know? Just a thought. But with that being said, that's really all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Like I said, this is going to be the last time I talk about this. Just wanted to address some things I was seeing and hearing. Try to keep it pretty drama-free on this channel, so just wanted to do some housekeeping. Hopefully we can all just go back to watching bad cooking and Darman. Stay safe out there, guys. Do me a favor and don't send any silly emails, okay?
I'm actually going to end it here. So remember to leave a like and subscribe for more content.